based channel. I'm on for 5 years now, and I do unboxings and envelopings. I've been doing envelopings for 5 years now, at least. I think it's 5 years, maybe four. I will post later the very first video I have where I said an enveloping, although I may have marked it unboxing, so it might be difficult to find that very first video. I could probably definitely find the first video where I marked it an enveloping, and today I'm going to do an enveloping, but not just yet. I had an interesting weekend. I had a woman come up to me. I was at a gas station, and she pulled in, but she didn't pull in to get gas. She pulled in from a busy intersection to come over to give me a bag of onions and some cans of mushroom. And I was just sitting there in my car minding my own business. And she just like dive bombed me with mushrooms and onions, which is kind of her, but I don't know why I would elicit such a response. Like, that woman looks like she needs onions. I don't know. I've enjoyed the onions immensely. Darn it, I should have had some in my breakfast. But anyway, I've been having onions with every meal. And this morning, Marty made a very, very strong coffee for me, which is absolutely wonderful. But Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 3:30, I have unboxings. And then on Wednesday at 5 o'clock, I have a Bible reading. It's from the four Gospels. Saturday, I had gone through the book of Psalms, and now I'm in Proverbs. So I do a Bible reading from Proverbs on Saturday. On Sunday, I do adult Bible studies, and I'm about to change out my adult Bible studies to more of a free-form Bible study. I had been following the Cokesbury Press and the adult Bible studies from them, but since I have lately added politics to my Bible readings, I mean, I'm not saying every single solitary Bible reading is going to have politics. I tend to go there more on Sunday morning with the adult Bible studies. I'm just going to go without the use of a publication. I'm just going to use the Bible. I might use other materials too here and there, but not necessarily associated with any church or denomination. Good morning. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. But and then Sunday at 5 o'clock, I read from a Torah. Actually, it's kind of a Torah book because it has the Torah in it, the first 5 books of the Old Testament, and then it has other books, like it has Esther in it, but it's got Hebrew on one side, English on the other. So I do 4 standard Bible readings a week, and I do 4 unboxings a week. But when I go to the auctions, my focus is on the unboxings that I do and envelopings. How are you all doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. But anyway, I had to, after the pelted with mushrooms and onion incident, the next day, I had someone do something highly immoral. I have a little diverse library out in front of my place for the children in the community in my city to come pick up free books to read. And someone came and took all of the books and then called it a misunderstanding. I messaged her and she brought a bunch of books back. And so I was happy that she brought some back. And one of the things she brought back was this series. And she gave me two very heavy but substantial sets of books from this series. It's called Fruit Farm of the Spirit. And this is two coloring books. One is still in the shrink wrap. I'm going to do a date on the Little Diverse Library weekly. And I'm going to do a video of these books. These books are Marty and I read those books, and there's nothing in it objectionable. There's one thing that might lead to other things later, just like when children are learning about photosynthesis, about how plants grow. They start out with a simple plant, and they're told that the plant needs water, soil, and sunshine. And then when, that starts out in kindergarten, first grade, and more information is added. By the time students here in the United States are in fifth grade, if they're in a decent school at all, they're learning a little bit about the chemistry of photosynthesis. So knowledge is built upon. So there was one statement in one book that it could have been built on some knowledge, to something that we wouldn't want to be associated with, but it's okay. It's not, unless you had that level of foresight, it would not be evident to the children. So, and it wouldn't be harmful to the children. So that's what we did, is we previewed these books, and we're very conscientious about what we put out. But these books and this series, and there's lots of, this came out in 2019, are they have lots of children's videos online too. And very wholesome, teach very good values. The gentleman that wrote this is part of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, him personally, but it's not published by their church directly. So it's just like if I published a children's book series about the Bible, it would probably be based on more what I believe in my denomination than it would be other Protestant denominations. And that's understandable. But from everything we've read, from what the material we have, it's all good. And it will go out in the Little Diverse Library, and I'll make a video about the additional books a little later. I also have some extra books in my china cabinet. They're going to go out there soon. I just hadn't pulled them out. It's easier to put things in this china cabinet than to pull them out for some reason. So that's how that works. Now, Tuesday around here is Q's Day. So today is Q's Day, and which means you could ask me a question. Now, if it's rude, I won't answer. But you're allowed to ask questions on Tuesday. I'll just put this in the background. Move the queue back because there are not any questions currently. And I'll do an enveloping. Now, this envelope comes from Regina. Did you hear it plop? Woo! Okay. Warning, I love these daisy paper. Opening this package will cause extreme happiness. So Regina is from Red Arrow Resale. And yesterday I went on Red Arrow Resale. I went to Ellen, who is Desert Rose Beads and Baubles. And I hung out. I haven't bought anything, but I hung out. And at the end of the live, she did a hashtag giveaway. And the hashtag giveaway was $3 off postage. Now, I haven't bought anything, so I'll need to attend Ellen's auctions or rewatch the auction that I won the giveaway on. But also, Regina from Red Arrow Resale gave me $3 off her postage too. So definitely with Regina, I probably need to go back and rewatch that video and pick out some things that I want so I can get the $3 off the postage. And Marty was like, oh, that's $6 for free. And I'm like, well, kind of, sort of. It's going to cost me money to get that $3 off. But, that's how sales work. So it's like I got a sale. And it feels nice to win a contest. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and envelope this beautiful package from Regina. Let's see what I have in here. I'm going to preserve this paper. Even if I just end up with this little square. Okay, and she put a bag in a bag, which I like because sometimes when you cut things open, you can cut things inside. And this is something most unexpected, especially for July. This is, I believe, a pound. Oh, there's something here before I get to what I have a pound of. It might be 2 pounds. I don't know. Oh, lots of pink in there. I didn't expect that. But you never know what color you're going to get when you order in bulk, right? So here we go. We have stickers. If you're feeling frazzled and don't know what to do, I hope this little frizzle will help you get through. Oh, okay. Okay, it says free gift on here. And it's got a thank you button on it. So thank you, Regina, for the gift. And this is a little hand-knit little guy, and his name is Frazzle. You can put him on the head or put him in your pocket. Whatever your task, he knows that you've got it. I love this. So if you're sad or lonely, down, or feeling blue, just remember someone out there is believing in you. Please share a photo, random acts of crochet kindness USA, and there is a barcode. How wonderful. So we have Mr. Frazzle. And we have this lovely thank you card. I've received these before. Thank you. When you support a small business, you're supporting a dream. Your purchase made my day. I hope this package brightens yours. I really appreciate your support. These are lovely thank you cards. I like them. I'm going to reuse them when I send them out to people when they order from me. And I do resell on occasion, not all the time. And here's a little heart that says, "You can do it." And "No bad vibes." I love these stickers. And "Hope." And here's a little alien. I don't know what planet he's from, but he's cute. So I love the stickers, and I love the little frazzle and the poem that comes with it. Now, what is in this bag? Look at all of this. I am so ready for Mardi Gras. Look at all these Mardi Gras necklaces. Oh my goodness. I'm going to pick out, I'm wearing reddish colors and pink. So I am going to pick out, oh look, it's a double-stranded necklace. I'm going to pick out all the pink. Now that's 2. Oh, there's a lot of double-stranded necklaces in this. I didn't expect that, or maybe they're just tangled up together. But either way, that's cool. I think they're just a little bit entangled, and that's okay. Pink and green are complementary colors. Okay, this is kind of a gold. How beautiful. Lots of gold. And silver. I love these metallic tones. Is this pink? It kind of looks pink-ish. Wow, look at the length on that and the beads. So I'm going to put that on. I don't know what's with my eyes this morning. I see all of it as pink. Oh my goodness. How delightful. It's a party thing. So I don't know how many necklaces are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 around my neck. And I paid, I think I paid $2 for this bag of joy. So I'm taking out all the pink and green, and the rest of it is gold and silver. Silver and gold. You know what? I don't put up a Christmas tree anymore, but you could put these on different layers of your Christmas tree, and then around the bottom get a large strand. But definitely around the top third of your Christmas tree, necklaces would work. So there's all the green. Oh, look at this one. This is like not Mardi Gras beads at all. That's cool. But anyway, I wanted to come on here briefly and do an enveloping for you and explain a little bit about the Little Diverse Library. The only thing I wanted to say and tell you about, me winning the contest. And thank you, Regina, for offering these Mardi Gras beads. I know another reseller at the same auction that bought a lot of these, and I'm going to see how she brings them to auction. So I'll be watching her channel too. And there's one more thing I wanted to talk about with the Little Diverse Library, was that the screw I found when I went back out to replace the books when the Little Diverse Library was still empty, because a woman brought the books back. I brought them in, looked them over, and put back out what I thought was appropriate that day. And I held some back to put out later. if they were appropriate. So anyway, um, I found a screw out there. And I thought, wow, she emptied out all these books and left that screw. Well, when I went back out to put the books back, I had to put the screw in first because I thought the Little Diverse Library was missing a screw. And discovered, as I put the little screw down in, it was actually a big screw, that there was already screws in all the holes. They were just really deep. The person that installed the library did a really good job. And really what needs to happen is like wood glue needs to be filled in the top, and it's sanded down. But anyway, I found out all the screws were there. So what she did is the first time she came out, I discovered through questioning Marty, is she took all the books and she left a screw. So yeah, the people that had the instinct to know that she had done this on purpose and she knew she was doing wrong, they were completely right all along. Because if she didn't have ill intent, why would she have emptied all of it out and left a screw? It sends a clear message. But she knew I had her when I emailed her or messaged her and said, why did you take all the books? I never mentioned the screw to her. I never mentioned a bad word to her. And I'm glad I didn't. Because, you know, we don't need any more enemies in life than we already acquire just from being ourselves, if you know what I mean. Everybody out there has enemies. Everybody has different opinions about things. And life happens. So, but anyway, the book level in the Little Diverse Library is adequate. And by the end of the week, it will be probably full again. I'm happy to report. But she did intentionally screw me. But she made up for it after she knew I wasn't gonna, I don't know, I don't want to say anything crude, that I wasn't going to take it. So, such is life. And things are back to normal. All in all, I needed to rotate the books out anyway. So, but now I'm going to be watching the Little Diverse Library a little closer. I'm going to be examining things after each visitor to see that they're being polite. And, you know, I had been concerned that people might put materials in there that aren't appropriate. They could add materials that aren't appropriate. So that has always been a concern of mine. So now I'm going to be more on it. So anyway, today I'm going to be offline for the most part. And thank you for listening. I don't think anybody has any questions. Look at all those wonderful beads. And thank you all for popping in.